It was just after 9 p.m. on a cold October night. Emily Carter was driving back from her nursing shift at St. Jude's Hospital in a small town outside Seattle. Her body ached from the 12-hour shift, and her eyes were heavy with fatigue. The road ahead was dark, empty, and wet from a passing drizzle. She longed for her apartment, a warm bath, and the comfort of silence. Then, through the windshield, she saw him. A man alone, sitting on the curb just past the intersection. His face, buried in his hands. His shoulders shook like he was sobbing. Emily's foot hovered over the brake. Her brain said, "Keep going. It's not your business. It could be dangerous." But her heart said something else. She slowed to a stop, rolling down the window. Cautiously, she called out, "Sir, are you okay?" The man looked up, and Emily was taken aback. He wasn't what she expected. He looked clean but disheveled, somewhere in his late 30s, soaked from the rain. His eyes were red and puffy. He didn't answer, he just whispered, "Please, help me." Emily pulled over. She stepped out, keeping a safe distance. "I'm a nurse. Are you hurt?" "No, not that way," he replied, voice trembling. I don't know what to do anymore." Emily's instincts took over, the same instincts that made her stay with dying patients. Hold strangers' hands, and offer comfort to grieving families. She sat beside him, on the wet curb. "I lost everything today," he said. "My company, my reputation, my friends. My family left months ago. I was going to..." He trailed off, staring into the street, the unspoken words hanging heavy in the air. "You were going to end your life," Emily finished gently. He nodded. There was a long silence, the kind that weighs more than words. Emily finally asked, "What's your name?" Adam Whitaker. That name Whitaker echoed in her mind. "Wasn't there a tech CEO by that name in the news?" "You're the founder of Altamine Technologies." He flinched. "They kicked me out my board. False accusations. No one returned my calls. My bank accounts were frozen. And his voice cracked. Emily, the daughter of a man who had taken his own life years ago, felt her heart twist. She knew this pain, the silent war inside someone who feels invisible, useless, forgotten. "Adam," she said softly, "you matter. Not because of your success. Not because of your bank balance. You're still here. That means something. Let me help you just for tonight. Come with me." He hesitated. Then, slowly, he nodded. Back at her modest apartment, Emily handed him a dry towel and some of her brother's old clothes. She made him soup. They sat at her tiny kitchen table like old friends, one who had been shattered, and one who knew how to hold broken pieces. Over the next week, Adam stayed in her guest room. Emily helped him reach out to a lawyer friend of hers. She listened, encouraged, made him laugh again. He cried once, and she didn't look away. Slowly, something began to change. Not just in him, but in her. Emily had always cared for people, but she had kept her own heart guarded. Losing her father to suicide had left a scar. Yet now, as she helped Adam heal, she found herself healing to One morning. Over breakfast, Adam said, "You saved my life, Emily. You didn't just stop your car, you stopped my fall." She smiled. Sometimes, the smallest pause can change everything. 3 months later, Adam was cleared of the accusations. His board was exposed for corruption, and he was reinstated. Not that he cared about the title anymore. Instead, he used his name to launch a mental health initiative. For one, encouraging people to stop for just one person. Emily became the co-founder. They traveled across the country, speaking in schools, communities, and conferences. Their story of one moment of kindness. One night that changed everything moved millions. And somewhere along the way, kindness bloomed into something deeper. They fell in love not with the idea of saving each other, but with the quiet, beautiful understanding that they had seen each other in their worst moments, and still stayed. You never know the weight of a moment. One kind word, one pause, one choice to stop your car and ask, "Are you okay?" Sometimes, that's all it takes to change a life. And in the process, you just might change your own.